Om Shanti and a very good morning from Aberdeen.Hindu Temple.Trust in Aberdeen. Today is the 3rd of October, and the thought this morning was really that how much the world has changed over the past 18 months and how much it continues to change all around us. And I guess that things are not going to move to how they were before, and that is okay. That is fine. And that a new norm will come up from this, and that again, that is okay. That is fine. And let newness come into our lives, and let us find new ways of dealing with the situations and people we come in contact with in a day-to-day life. And through that bringing newness, we actually bring a new growth. We establish a new self. And we find new ways to become happy, to become light, and to interact with others in a good way. So let us be essenseful in whatever we do, and make sure that our thoughts, our words, our deeds are all of the highest quality and really a gift for the world. Let my present, let my birth, let my being here, and I speak here for everyone, be of benefit, be of upliftment. In a world that is becoming more and more gross, more and more tangible, physical, related to what we call body consciousness, where I see myself as actually only existing because I have a body, where I just interact, and as my body ages, I see my options and opportunities also reducing in life. And where whatever I see, it's as face value, it has got a value based on matter. But we know that matter is only transitory. It comes and goes back to what it was before. And so the opposite of body consciousness is soul consciousness, the awareness of the soul, the subtle form. And in that core of the soul, there is goodness, there is strength, there's might, there's power, but there's also love. The only way I can get into that core of the soul, into that awareness of I, the subtle being, the immortal one, the one who is going to be here for many, many births, cycling from one birth to the next, from one experience to the next. The one who is filled with good wishes, with respect, with honesty, with wanting to uplift and serve others. That one is the highest of all. And so when I actually make that journey back into myself, into my own awareness of I, the soul, I become subtle. And when I become subtle, it is almost like a switch that changes everything into magic. I'm aware of situations, of whatever is happening much, much earlier. And so I don't react as I would be when I'm in the awareness of I, the body, in body consciousness, but I respond. I also connect with my own inner wisdom. And by connecting with my own inner wisdom, I'm able to respond to situations in an appropriate way. I can forgive and I can forgo. I can just let go of my ego and actually respond to others with respect, with love, with understanding. And so, in these changing times that we're living just now, we actually require that subtleness to actually respond to situations in an appropriate way. And so, I need to become still inside myself and start to feel into that world that is inside myself, beyond the beating of my heart, the air flowing through my lungs, the blood flowing through my blood vessels. I need to go beyond all of that into a space that is light, a space that is comfortable, a space that is quiet, that has no limits, and where I and my goodness and my good wishes can expand and travel beyond any limits and reach wherever I want it to reach. So in a way, when I'm in that awareness of being a soul, I become unlimited. And by becoming unlimited, I'm forever giving, bestowing, uplifting. And so let us not waste our words, our thoughts, our actions, but go into the essence. And by becoming into the essence, we come into the awareness of I, the soul, the being of light, the eternal one, the one I will always be, no matter what body or what reality I'm living in. And it is accumulating in that soul, accumulating the blessings, accumulating good actions, accumulating good karma that actually paves ahead my future. What I'm able to deal with, what I'm not able to deal with, but how easily I can overcome difficulties. That they don't become difficulties, but they become actually a signpost to make me stronger in my world, in my life. So when I practice soul consciousness, I become first very quiet inside. And I go into concentration. Meditation is concentration. So I focus. I merge. I don't go into expansion, but I merge all my energy and bring it onto one focal point. The soul, the third eye, in between my eyebrows, just above the root of the nose. And when I go into that soul awareness, I connect with my whole journey as a soul, with all the thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, reactions I've had. But it is as if I'm detached from them. I'm in a seed form. And as a seed, I just donate good wishes, pure feelings. I become light and not attached to the things in this world. And therefore, I slowly, slowly give away my ego. I let go of it as something that is not serving me anymore. Because love is what will serve me. Love is going to make this journey easy and fruitful. When I have that loving attitude, I spread a vibration of care, of nurture, of love all around me. And everybody around me is benefited through that. And as I do, whatever actions I do, it is as if in the subtle region there is a little box of my blessings. Whatever good thoughts I have, whatever beneficial thoughts I have, whatever much I do for others, it is almost as if a little penny, a little note is put into my account of the soul that is going to pave my way ahead. And yes, this world is changing all around us. And so rather than changing in a gross way, in a physical way, let me change internally. And let me harness that love, that truth, that honesty, that transparency, and let that shine. And let that be the beacon, let that be the guide for everybody else to follow in this world. Let me be the change that I want to see in this world. Because when I change, the world changes. At the moment, things to change in some form of order that we don't quite understand. But it's the order probably towards chaos, towards destruction. So let me be the force of construction, of upliftment, of benefit to the world. And so I will see everything around me also clarifying itself and empowering myself and everybody around me. So let us go into meditation. Sit comfortably with your feet on the floor if you can. And your chest, your thorax straight and comfortable. And take some nice deep breaths. And with every breath, relax even further. See yourself sitting on this chair, on this settee, wherever you're sitting. Relax your whole legs from the feet to the ankles, to the lower legs, to the knees, to the thighs, the pelvis, the stomach, chest, the arms, your neck, and your head. Experience a moment of peace and quiet. Take some nice deep breaths and relax even further. Nothing is important at this moment. Just these next few minutes are for self-awareness and self-growth. So relax and detach your thoughts from the world around you, from whatever you need to do and what is ahead on today's day. Just become aware of the space between your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. And just imagine a tiny, subtle light being there, shining like a diamond. Now take all your power of concentration, all your focus, and imagine yourself journeying into this light. And as you journey into this light, you find yourself in a large room, a white room with a beautiful carpet. It is quiet. It is still and comfortable to be there. And you sit down on this beautiful carpet, and the light around you is very warm and welcoming. And as you sit down, it feels as if you are sitting in the seat of your soul, in the heart of your soul. And it is filled with love, filled with peace, wisdom, and happiness. And you feel very peaceful and light. Now extend your attention from this room, maintaining that awareness of I, the soul, that lightness that you have accumulated, that peace and that strength, and travel beyond this room into the universe. And from there, you become the detached observer of this planet, of this earth, amongst all the stars of the universe. And you send good wishes and pure feelings to the world. You're standing out there and you send good wishes and pure feelings to the world. And it is as if you englobe the whole earth in a cloud of blessings, good wishes, of health, wealth, and well-being. And then you realize that you're not just there on your own, but there are others doing the same, sending good wishes and pure feelings to everyone who's suffering in the world today. And in a very subtle way, you become their helpers to uplift them and to guide them towards the goodness of the soul, the love, the peace, the wisdom, the truth, respect, cooperation, tolerance, and happiness. And you're not standing on your own. There are others with you, but then you notice that there's a mighty light that is subtle and yet strong, standing with you. And then you realize that you're actually standing with that light. And that light is the light of the Supreme, the beautiful one, the benevolent, the one who loves you and each other so much in a way that cannot be counted. And that's who sends blessings to you and fills you with strength and health and wealth. The one who is your companion and who is always going to be with you is in the form of the soul, the being of light. And as you are in that same awareness, there is a communication between both of you. And that communication is like a light that fills your heart with happiness, with warmth, with strength and faith. Nothing is lacking. The world around can start to crumble, and yet you're not affected by it. You remain unshakable, immovable, and connected with your values and good wishes. All is good. All is as it should be. Nothing is lacking. And in this world of change, our change is towards self-awareness, self-love, self-respect. To allow your mind to become divine, to allow your mind to be well-wishing and concentrated, to enjoy life and not feel any fear. Because fear is born through comparison, through feeling unsafe. But when the One, the Supreme One, is your companion, you don't have to worry about anything. Whatever will happen is good. And it's part of your spiritual journey through this cycle of time. So take another deep breath and just relax. Everything that is happening is okay. All is good. And the world is changing in a way that is going to be beneficial, ultimately, even if it's not clear at this very moment. And when I let go of all my ego and all the consciousness of I, my possessions, my body, when I let go of these things, I become free. I become light. And I can harness happiness that will make me strong no matter what. But let me always have the one companion with me at all times, standing by me, standing behind me, showing me the way. Let me always journey into that room of quiet and stillness, the room of God's heart, where I can be comfortable and yet purposeful. And throughout the day, a room in which I become light, where I feel peaceful, and where I can detach from all the stresses and strains around me, and just contribute in a beneficial way. Be aware of the soul sparkling in the center of your forehead and shining light all around you and beyond you. And as that light gives strength and power to the whole self, I maintain my happiness and my lightness. All is good. And let me look forward to the newness, to the change that is happening around me, and welcoming it into my life. But let me always be subtle and light, so I respond to situations with consciousness, and I benefit whatever happens around me, giving it light and dispelling darkness all around me. Wish you a very, very good day of practicing going into the awareness of I, the soul, the being of light, in the center of my forehead, shining light and might into the world. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Have a very good day.